We have known for some time now that Marvel Studios' upcoming The Falcon and the Winter Soldier would in fact be our first introduction into taking some of those elements from the Fox acquisitions such as X-Men properties and using them in the upcoming series. We've known Madripoor would play some sort of role. Now there's a lot more to add to this, so let's get into all of it. So obviously we can't show the pictures, they're set photos, more than likely taken, without the consent of Marvel Studios or anybody, but I will do my best to kind of explain why these pictures are important. And a link will be left down below, but obviously they're not going to reveal like a mutant on set or anything, they're just photos of the set, which again confirmed to us that the Marvel Studios is going to use Madripoor. Now, Madripoor, of course, in the comics, is a location that's synonymous with mutants. Now, in these photos, we see two particular locations. We see the Stinger's Strip House and the Brass Monkey Salon. Now, of course, this adds just to the amount of Madripoor we're going to see, because originally we did see a photo that was a flag of it, and it was rumored it was just going to be a quick cutaway, but now we know it is in fact going to be a major location, because they've literally gone over multiple streets and sets and made it something that's a lot more extensive. Now, of course, this previously being rumored to be a major location is now confirmed, which then brings us to the X-Men connection, which of course goes all the way back to months ago, where there was heavy rumors that we were going to get our first introduction into a major X-Men related character in the series. Now, nobody can back up these claims, but they did claim, and there's plenty of videos and people claiming out there that it's real, that we're going to see the character of Omega Red. Now, of course, Omega Red has already appeared in live action. He has a small role in Deadpool 2, and his larger role was cut. Now, the rumors that he's going to be in this again start all the way back to end of last year, but they really took off at the beginning of this year, so who really knows if this is in fact true. Now, to further tie this into what is happening, Madripoor was actually something that first appeared in the New Mutants comics all the way in the middle of the 80s, and I believe it was Chris Claremont who introduced it. I could be a little wrong on this, but I believe it was him, and we of course know he still does, work with Marvel Studios, and he is kind of a consultant when it comes to using some elements of things he's come up with. Which then brings us to more rumors that this is in fact going to slowly start introducing minor mutants and possibly setting up a bigger picture down the road. Now, this bigger picture, many people are trying to connect the dots, and I don't know if there's anything to be seen here, because one, let's face it, New Mutants is more than likely, like 99%, probably not in the MCU. Even if it does good, they're going to want to wrap that up. And the other factor people like to focus on is the fact that maybe this is why Fox decided not to use Essex, aka Mr. Sinister, is because it's been rumored that he's going to be the first sort of X-Men build-up villain to introduce the mutants into the MCU, since he's done experimenting and the likes with the mutant gene. And honestly, this could work, so maybe this is sort of a backward sort of, introduction into these characters in the MCU, which I, again, would not be surprised if they did do something like this, considering we know so little about what's happening. So again, Madripoor is in. It looks like they're going to start introducing those elements soon, and the rumors of Mr. Sinister and Omega Red, who knows if they're real, but soon enough we'll find out, and hopefully we get the X-Men, done in all their glory sooner rather than later.